What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shree Bad. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? You know what this is? It's that New York City lockdown COVID-19 update. Yeah, we're going to finally talk about what I've been wanting to talk about because Governor Cuomo mentioned something similar. Now, let's go ahead. He did a live stream today. I caught a little bit of the live stream, but I caught the rest of the replay, which is dope as usual. All right. And he put up a lot of numbers today. Not as far as, he put up the regular numbers. And I think there were 10 more deaths than there were yesterday. But the number was still under 1,000. That's no bueno. He didn't like that at all. What else? Let's see here, because I wrote stuff down, child. Let me tell you. He put up numbers on which county in New York City had the most cases of COVID-19. And at this point, Bronx has the most cases of COVID-19 in New York City. Okay? Next up was, they did the 5 boroughs, then they did Long Island and Westchester, and then they did the rest of the state. He also based findings on which race had the most cases of COVID-19. And in New York City, it's not Black people. It's not white people. It is Latin American and Hispanic people. They have the highest COVID rates in New York City right now as we speak. Black people aren't far behind now, not too far behind. And of course, Asians and whites are pretty much among the lowest. But yeah, that's what it is. And it's also said that many poor areas, of course, the nursing homes and things like that, have the most cases of COVID. He wants to start the tracing in those areas, and especially with the essential workers. And there are no tracers now, but they're working on that. Okay, so that, hey, I gotta live in the present moment. That makes me feel all right. Now, excuse me, everybody. No, I don't have COVID. Okay, that was not dry. Anywho, let me drink something so nobody thinks I'm crazy. I got cooties because I don't. Anyway, so he went to talk about the subway system, okay? And how they are making these waves to clean it up. And the question that came up, of course, was about homelessness, right? And they asked him, how you gonna get the homeless people out the subway? And he gave a very broad answer, okay? Why? Because he's the freaking governor. He's not the mayor, all right? As governor, he knows what he's putting money towards. So as far as he's concerned, a lot of money is going towards funding to help feed the homeless, clothe the homeless, shelter the homeless, this and that. It's up to de Blasio to do the right thing with the money. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how that works, part one. Part two, he recognizes that you can't force homeless people to do what they don't want to do. They're human beings too. There are many reasons for people to be homeless. And, what you going to do? Put them at gunpoint and make them do whatever? We have to learn how to connect with the homeless people so that they can trust whoever is approaching them enough to comply with whatever they need to comply with. They had 2 MTA workers come on, excuse me, and these MTA workers confirmed that they needed de Blasio to ensure that the NYPD does what they need to do in order for them to do this successfully. What the hell does that mean? Listen, I guarantee you, 9 million people up here in New York City. There are about 10 that don't know what the fuck is going on. They got no clue. They don't give a damn about no TV. They don't give a damn about no YouTube. They don't give a damn about none of that shit. You ask them who Governor Cuomo is, they be like, that's the governor, only because you said who is Governor Cuomo. Okay? That's how they rock out here. This is what we do. We crazy like that. So, you know, if you are one of those people that don't know nothing from nothing, right? You ain't watched TV last night. Your homeboy, your homegirl ain't tell you what Cuomo said. You're going to go to your said subway station and the regular MTA worker's going to be there talking about you can't go in. What you think a New Yorker's going to do? Punch him in the face? Argue them to death? But if there's a police standing there with a gun and you ain't got no gun, it's not going to be too much arguing, because who wants to go to jail during freaking COVID? Nobody, right? So police will say, hey, you want a fine for $1,000? I don't give a fuck about no fine. You want to go to jail with all these motherfuckers who got the COVID? No, because you got the COVID and I don't want to fuck with you either. So I'm going to go home. Mind my goddamn business. See how easy that was? Real simple, like, right? Right. So he put it on local government as the MTA people. And he basically said he can't end homelessness on a large scale, even if he wanted to. It's not possible because, like I said, there are many reasons why people are homeless. And those people who want to get out of homelessness will have that opportunity. He looks at this as an opportunity. All right? He has to be hopeful. You know? We don't want fear-mongering and panic, but we're not stupid. I don't give a damn about him being hopeful, really. You know, let's just hope it works out. Because they need to clean that thing, okay? It needs to be clean. They need more than Fabuloso, okay? I think I said that yesterday. They need Jesus. All right. These reporters, I love them. They're like snitches, yo. I guess they are snitches, especially if you're interviewing somebody. So, of course, one of the reporters asked about, you know, rent, because all these people want to do a rent strike. And he was like, well, anti-eviction law. Remember that? What I told you about it yesterday? That was basically his answer. He's going to deal with that when he deals with that. Okay? And as far as he's concerned, if you can pay the rent, you should pay the rent. If you can't pay the rent, don't pay the rent. And then in June, you worry about it. No, that does not sit well with New Yorkers. No, that does not sit well with the average person with common sense and knows the situation and what's going on and is not trying to scam or fool anyone, including themselves. But it is what it is, okay? Excuse me. I still got a lot of dust in here. Still clean out this place. Again. So, here's the real question that came up about, you know, people congregating, okay? And I wanted to talk about this yesterday, but it was very interesting that a reporter brought it up today. They brought it up with a story, I think yesterday, a group of people in Long Island decided to protest. 300 people decided to protest. Police were there. There was no social distancing or none of that. And of course, they wanted to know how he felt about that. So before we go into his answer, I wanted to read another article to you. All right? And hold on. I'm going to restart it real quick because I want to get the title for you. All right? Let's see if it comes up all nice and neat. If it comes up, then I'll let you know what it is. In the meantime, I'll read it. Hold on. All right, here we go. Thousands of Orthodox Jews. Uh-oh. Don't you hate when that happens, y'all? And your stuff don't want to work right? Yep, I hate that too. And I hit refresh for some dumb reason. And something told me not to. Okay, so here we go. Close to 2,500 crowd Brooklyn streets for funeral of rabbi who died of coronavirus. This was 3 days ago. Thousands of Orthodox Jewish mourners crowded a Brooklyn street Tuesday night, flouting the city's social distancing rules to mourn a rabbi who died of coronavirus. The mourners packed the road at Rutledge Street and Bedford Avenue, surrounding NYPD vehicles trying to break up the throng. At its peak, about 2,500 attended the funeral, which started at 7 p.m. and lasted until 9 p.m., an NYPD spokeswoman said. Videos and photos posted to social media showed the crowd stretching across several city blocks. Though several in attendance wore blue surgical masks, photos showed others with uncovered faces. An angry Mayor de Blasio said on Twitter he was so disturbed by the scene that he showed up in person to try and disperse the crowd. Something absolutely unacceptable happened in Williamsburg tonight. A large funeral gathering in the middle of this pandemic, de Blasio tweeted. When I heard, I went there myself to ensure the crowd was dispersed. And what I saw will not be tolerated as long as we are fighting the coronavirus. As of Tuesday night, no one was arrested or issued summonses for violating social distancing rules, the spokeswoman said. The funeral, which was for Rabbi Chaim Mertz, 73, who died of COVID-19, according to the police source and a report from the Yeshiva World. On April 5th, police broke up hundreds of mourners who ignored social distancing rules in Borough Park to mourn Rav Yosef Kalish, 63, who also died of coronavirus. All right. Now, the reason why this article is so important is because, like I told you, I got a Facebook page, right? And I posted that up on my Facebook page, and the caption was "fuckery shite." And I love my Facebook page now because it's filled with diversity, and I get to talk to a lot of different people who I've known over the years. So, of course, the growing consensus of my friends on this Facebook page was, yes, that is fuckery shite. We don't like it. But then I got a comment from a Jewish young man. And basically he was saying that the police were there. It was sanctioned by the police. The police tried to organize it. And it was fully under control until it got out of control. Okay? And he mentioned the anti-Semitic undertones of what Mayor de Blasio said. And let's go back a little bit, because after Mayor de Blasio tweeted that, right, another rabbi called him out and said, you're being anti-Semitic. And he, basically apologized. So, bullshit. Now, more important than what de Blasio did is my response to this young man. I said, first of all, why would you let it get out of control in the first place? If you don't want it to get out of control, have enough control not to do it. Right? Oh, and the young man also mentioned, Prospect Park and Central Park, and there's a lot of people over there. So I said to him, listen, Prospect Park and Central Park do not have 2,500 people clustered up together, not following social distancing. There is a police presence in these parks, and damn sure social distancing violations do not happen for 3 hours. Okay? Also, in regards to your anti-Semitic mark, if you spoke to any person of African descent in New York, they would say to you, welcome to my world, because we are always getting singled out as Black people, whether we are West Indian or African American or anything like that. So welcome to our world. Lastly, I don't give a damn what race you are. I don't give a damn who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you are putting a risk on my health and you choose to do that, then I choose to have a problem with it and speaking on it, right? I don't do that anti-Semitic business. I'm not a fan of that. I'm also hip to certain things, okay? Right. So let's not say that I'm not hip to certain things, even though I will let you know that I am not anti-Semitic or whatever it is you want to call it. So I don't have that kind of a space on my Facebook page. So don't worry about that. You good over here, okay? You just have to know and hold yourself accountable for your actions. That's all people are really saying here. It's not a singling out of a culture or whatever. It's about following the social distancing rules that allow us to bring down this thing, okay? I don't give a damn who you are. Any group of people that's messing with my livelihood and my lockdown and all that extra, because like Cuomo said, the sooner we done with this, the sooner we can make our money and do what the fuck we do again. Come on, let's go. If me putting on a mask and making sure I stay 6 feet away from strangers has saved 100,000 lives, and the trajectory was that, it's supposed to be 200,000 people dead already, and that sure didn't happen. Let's keep it the hell up, all right? Because if you act up, everybody gonna act up. Then what? We all dead out here? I don't want your cooties, man. I don't want it. Keep it. Facts. Now, here's the amazing thing about it. How did Cuomo respond to this? He basically said the same thing. I disagree with these gatherings, but I understand why they do it. Yeah, if it gets nice outside, you want to go outside, but there's nothing wrong with practicing social distancing and wearing a mask. You understand? And I already told y'all, if you want me to get state police on the case because your local government can't handle it, I will. His quote, "You can't jeopardize my health." And in effect, he said, enforce this motherfucker shit. Enforce it, goddammit. We changed our curve. New Yorkers have changed their curve. We were once called the epicenter. All these people gonna get messed up. Ooh, and ooh. We changed that curve, man. Let's keep it up. I'm sure the God you chose will agree, man. Come on, ain't nothing wrong with that. Being a little compliant. Ain't nothing wrong with putting on a mask and staying 6 feet away from your partner. You know, if all 2,500 of y'all want to celebrate the rabbi, cool, do that shit in waves, okay? Do that shit in waves. Every hour, 40 of y'all, bong, 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 bang. That's it. That's it. It's not hard. It really ain't hard. It ain't got nothing to do with your religion, your culture, your race, or nothing. Just damn, put on a mask and stay 6 feet the fuck away from me, so I ain't got to curse your ass out because I decided to go outside. This is why I want to ride my motherfucking bike, because then I ain't got to worry about that shit. I'll just ride away from your bitch ass. Right? Yeah. That's it. That's it. But yeah, I was very proud of myself and the other people on my Facebook page that was able to talk to this young man. He didn't agree, he stood firm in his thing. But he understood where everybody else was coming from. Okay? And he had to understand that, We live in reality here. I know what you want to happen, but we live in reality. So you have to look and be cognizant of others now. This ain't your world. This ain't where you at. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say go back to your country. Nah, because your country might be going through it too. Maybe. Maybe worse. I don't know. I haven't checked. I'm focused on New York. So, the Bronx, praying for y'all, okay? Y'all get that together. Hispanic people, Black people, poor people, praying for y'all. Got to get it together. People in the nursing homes, praying for y'all, okay? Don't die. Essential workers in all stages, forms, all y'all people that's still working, God bless you. Just like Governor Cuomo said. He was right on that. You know what I'm saying? Even though ridership is down 92%, we need the transportation people. And even the MTA did recognize, once again, taking the taxi, the livery cab, the buses, the dollar van, if it's available to you, whatever the case. We got to do what we got to do, man. And I'm talking about New York, okay? I can't talk about no other state. I'm not in them states. You feel me? I'm not in those states. All I can hope is that those states make the right decision, okay, for their state. I hope that they look to New York, you know what I'm saying, as an example. Okay, this is what they did. We don't want that shit, but we don't got as many people, so maybe we could do bong, 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 right? Make it happen, extend common sense, you know? It used to be almost a freaking at the brink of extinction, you know? Cuomo might be a politician. Oh yeah, he say he ain't got no political agenda. He already the governor. He don't need to be nothing else right now. And I like that. Okay? I don't need you to have a political agenda. All I need you to have is some New York common sense, a little bit more transparency than the average politician, you know, and common sense and logic based on the facts that he has and that he presents to us. All right? I appreciate that shit too. Big up yourself, Governor. As far as this mayor I got, I don't know what to tell you, man. I really don't know. And hey, we're gonna pray on that, okay? We're gonna pray on that. All right, we're gonna pray. I think that's all for now. I really do. And yep, I'm glad I did this one today because I didn't want to give y'all an hour of COVID stuff. This is nice right here. This right here. If you in New York, go enjoy that day, man. That day is nice. I'm going back out, okay? I am. I hope tomorrow is just as nice, if not nicer. It's supposed to be 75, y'all. My bok choys might go to sleep. That's okay. Loof will start creeping, growing and things. Anywho, y'all have a great day. Have a great rest of the week. Peace, peace, and no peace, peace, peace.